Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Horned Frogs will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Razorbacks offense will go to work first. Release on the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. Smacks it with the stiff arm. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Jeffrey. Fires to the big fella. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They want to run it left here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. The Horned Frogs offense will take the field for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quickly complete. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. The Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Second down, he'll throw it. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Razorbacks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Got it looking for a first. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gets it to the back. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Sends it back in motion. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He breaks the tackle. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll move the wide receiver. Reads it, fires complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He leaves it with the back. Oh, sweet feet. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got it on the right. Sweet cut there. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. the play-action fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They'll run it from the gun. Nice move to keep running. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Pucks it out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Got his man on the right. What a cut. Now he's loose. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, the ground game. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The Horned Frogs are marching down the field. Rides the back on the option, the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. The give from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Line gets set, 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Swings it out to the flat. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Back has it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Just going to keep it after the snap. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner will be brought down. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Rushes on him. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run, and then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Jeffrey. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. To be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Kept it and he's past the mark. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away and you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Grab near the marker. It's Hamilton. Touchdown, TCU! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Right on the money. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. To throw, it's Jeffrey.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag when he's running underneath.
Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Moving away from pressure. Complete to the right. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a 1st down, and they have to show some urgency here. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Here comes the heat. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage at 3 and just get points before halftime. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And it's right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Fort Worth. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Razorbacks will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the 2nd half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the 2nd half of this defense.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Leaves it with the back. And the ball's loose in the backfield. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Off the RPO, complete.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Looking for a man. It's Jeffrey. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Razorbacks are on the move. The give to the tailback. Gets it past the marker. Maybe a touchdown-saving stop. Gets him out of bounds at the 5. First and goal coming up. And the Razorbacks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. This offense simply has to pay this off on third and goal. They desperately need a touchdown. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing the score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Go straight ahead. Not only the fourth and goal stop, but they get him in the backfield at the 4-yard line. The Horned Frogs buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Quick pass on the fly motion. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Back to pass, it's Jeffrey. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Cincinnati is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Desmond Ridder should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 11 to Kansas State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drop. Oh, he's got some space. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3, balls at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. They'll run play action. Fires complete on the crosser. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his tight end. Still running at the 40. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick completion to the right. Breaks the tackle. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Looking downfield, it's Jeffrey. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They go to the ground. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the 4th quarter with the lead,
breaks into the open. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Trying play action. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the 4th quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
And the Razorbacks will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Jeffrey. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Wants to keep it in the air. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. He's in open space downfield. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, you got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Back to throw, it's Jeffrey. Working that left side now. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Lining up to add another.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for in that play.
They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Might be looking to run. Makes the grab on the left. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. And now on second down for this offense. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense...
Turning it on! He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last one. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. It's complete to the right. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Jeffrey. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Razorbacks in the hurry-up.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. To the air on first down. Able to get a foot down in bounds and make the catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Going to sling it on second down. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. It'll be third and long. He wants to throw it again. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. There he goes. Got the first down and still on his feet. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on first down from the 43. Running back searching for a hole. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.